Let me show you how it's done.
Recording in front of a live studio audience.
Said we tackle topics that everybody else tackling, but we tackle them tastefully. For example, like the topic that we got on the screen right now. How has music changed through the years? What's the good, the bad, and the ugly, in our opinion? Now, I have to say, Miss Angie Styles, welcome to my new co-host, Angie Styles, up in the building.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
we're gonna be getting into it.
You ready to do this? Because they're gonna be waiting. They gonna be waiting for these topics. They're gonna want to chime in. They're gonna want to come on the screen. They're gonna want to say something.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be really good.
So
let's do it.
If y'all don't know, Miss Angie Styles is new. She just got her channel. We definitely trying to help her grow, and as well as we want to bring good topics to the streets. We want to have good interaction with good people. We want to make sure people are able to be cordial with each other, agree to disagree. Sometimes, me and Angie Styles may not agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I find it hard pressed because we got a lot of the same views, but it may be something that we might be like, nah, I don't see it that way. So if we can, get past it and move on and still, have a good conversation. I expect the people in the chat. I expect all of y'all that's responding to some of these polls. Don't get in your feelings if somebody don't agree with you, because kind of like I did when Big Daddy told me what was his favorite movie or his favorite comedian out of 1,000 million people. Well, who was it? Jim Carrey. Oh my God. See, that was almost like a game of spades, y'all. I thought we was gonna break up over that shit.
Oh no.
But we gotta agree to disagree sometimes, y'all. So that's my point. So today's topic that we're gonna do, this is just a quick promo, y'all. We wanted to give y'all a sneak peek of what we're gonna be doing when we go live with this show. So Angie, before we get started, why don't you tell me a little bit about what you're trying to do, what your hopes and goals of accomplishing with this show, and your own private and personal aspirations that you got. We already know you busy. You being hit up like, what's up, Mr. Styles? We need you to get it. So what you got going on?
Right now, what I hope to accomplish is to enlighten people on my musical talents, things that I've kind of been holding back from doing my reemergence, my rebirth back into the music world, in my own bubble with it, not trying to be so much mainstream with it as much as just trying to find my niche audience.
Just trying to enjoy what you enjoy doing, period.
I just want to do it as much as I love doing it, and whatever good comes from it, I'm good with that too. But just trying to get back out there, putting my big toe in the water again, and seeing what's out there, and letting people know who Angie Styles is, the new Angie Styles. So that's the goal. And being co-host with you, I really am looking forward to that, because this is a good platform for conversation.
Yeah.
And to enlighten people and to get their views on a lot of subjects that are relative to now, to what's happening now in the world. And nothing's wrong with a good conversation and seeing where it goes with that. So I'm excited about this.
Well, I mean, let's be real.
platform.
Let's be real, Miss Styles. In our day, we didn't have a platform to get like this to where we can express ourselves.
Yes.
So to be able to have this coming back around, hashtag never too late, like I always say, y'all, you know, being able to, you know, express yourself is, to me, is big. This is huge for me, you know. So I'm definitely excited about having Miss Anjie Styles, and like I said, I know she's doing some other things on her channel, some arts and crafts. I think she's gonna be dipping and dabbing a little bit of cooking, some style and fashion wear. So we're gonna try to incorporate all of those things that she does on her own channel into this real talk show, whether it's Angie's Corner or whether ever you're gonna be seeing different themes coming up. You know, she might throw you, hey, here's the best outfit that you can wear on a windy day. We might, you know, who knows what we're gonna do here.
Who knows? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling y'all that, you know, when you got somebody multi-talented as a co-host like that, I'm definitely gonna be putting it out there so we can get our channel out there, and you know, we can also expose y'all to, you know, different things as well. So giving shouts out to Anjie Styles for coming on and being a new co-host. I know we got our first 5 episodes planned already, or at least the topics planned for them, but we only gonna give them one today, and this is a sneak peek for the show. So Ms. Anjie Styles, you want to go ahead and read the topic for us today?
Let me show you.
All right. So where are we? How has music changed through the years? And we're seeing like the good, the bad, and the ugly of it.
So the whole gist. So I'm gonna have you tackle that first. You know, just kind of give them a brief view, because you are actually, like I said, y'all, I am fresh new to music. I never really made it in the music game. I'm trying to do it now. Miss Anjie Styles is established. She's already been there, done that. She didn't watch things in the industry. She didn't be able to, you know. So having somebody who's been there and seeing what it is now and kind of been through that, I'm gonna let you go ahead and tackle that one right away. So what would be, you know, how has music changed in the years? Like, so I guess let's tackle that first.
Well, yeah, back in the day, it seems like it was a lot harder to get into the music business back in the day. You had to know somebody that knows somebody at the label. If not, you had to go through other avenues of getting your foot in the door. I remember going with my brother to a lot of the record label companies, and they're listening to our cassettes, because that was back then when it was cassettes.
Cassettes, LPs, albums, y'all.
And talk about humping hard, trying to get your music heard. And then, you know, you walk out the door, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to put you on. And then they just throw your cassette right in the garbage.
Right in the garbage. You see
right
that?
Straight in the garbage.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, rejection after rejection after rejection. It's very, very difficult back then to get your music heard. I got lucky. I just happened to meet some people that were already working in the studio. I was hanging out there. And they were like, oh, can you sing? I'm like, yeah. And so that's how I got in. That was just pure luck.
Pure luck, pure being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Which was a lot of the way things went back then, right?
It didn't, you know, I didn't have to. I was doing that with my brother, going through all these different channels, because he was a hip hop producer, artist producer. So he's making all these tracks like the way you're doing now. And we're like literally going to all these different places trying to help him get in. And, you know, he was working with me too. I was doing a lot of music with him. He was making tracks for me.
Okay.
And then one day I just happened to be hanging out in the studio up in North Jersey. And I got discovered like that through hanging out in the clubs up there and meeting DJs that were really famous at the time. So that was the easiest part that happened to me, but the rest of it is very difficult.
And I want you to hold off on the difficult, because it's getting too good, Ms. Anjie. Like we don't want them to be at the promo like, hold on. So we gonna pause, because that would be, so the good would be being discovered. So in your mind, so if we had to sum it up, the good would be you going through all of these ups and, you know, tribulations, and being in the right place in the right time to be discovered.
Yeah,
that's the good.
That's the good.
The bad, It could be which we're gonna continue that conversation. I told y'all was only gonna get a snippet, but I guess since we here, I might as well give y'all what D's think about music. At least, so I guess I should tackle what has changed for me is music wise. What has changed for me in music wise is, I guess in a nutshell, believing what I listen to, and believing in what I listen to for the most part. You know, in my day, in my parents' day, you know, the people used to make songs that actually meant something to the soul. You could feel it. You know, you felt they were genuine. At least they came across so genuine in these songs. Today, people just say whatever they want to say. You know, I mean, you can go out and say, I don't know, a car ran over my toe and put a beat behind it and get paid for it. You know, like it to me, it's like the things that made music special and made the artists and the musicians special, to me, has been cookie cutted, almost like when you go out into the suburbs and you see 10 of the same type of house, but different people living in it. That's, to me, that's what music has become to me. And like I said, I mean, I went through the stage of, you know, where we didn't have our videos. You had MTV, you had, you know, The Box, which was the only place that would really show our videos back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you had, what's his name? Dick Clark. You know, we finally got Soul Train. So it wasn't a lot of platforms that, even if you was an artist and you was trying to, you know, maintain your independence back in the day, there were some platforms that you could promote yourself. So I guess the thing what has changed for me, music, is its sincerity and its meaning and what it's meant to people. To now, it's almost like, you know, it's almost like the old tales that your parents used to tell you back in the day. We used to hold those dear. We used to hold respect for our elders dear. Today, they don't do that.
No, they do not.
You know, like they don't do that. So that's kind of what music has done. That's what's changed for me. It's just the sincerity and the realness in music. And ultimately, kind of what I'm trying to do with Deesville is try to bring some of that back. Almost like that scene from Prince when, you know, he came in his manager said, "Don't nobody understand your music but you." That's Dees. Like, you know, and to the point of, I don't really care if nobody don't understand the music right now. It's the message behind and the journey behind it that I'm trying to get people to understand. So
and you see, Prince stuck. He stayed true.
Look what happened.
Yes.
Look at what happened.
Because he stayed true in his conviction of his music and what.
And people finally start understanding it. And so that's the type of story I want to have. But modern day, this is where we're gonna pick up. Can that type of story be? Can there be that same type of story in 2022? Like, is that possible in today's generation to believe in yourself and not really care about what nobody else think and not commercialize yourself?
Right.
And true to yourself and still make it these days. That's gonna be what we're gonna pick up with the good and the bad and the ugly right here on Real Talk with Deeds, featuring new co-host Anjie Styles. So make sure y'all tune in. That's gonna be Sundays. I believe, what time do we do it, Minion? Sundays at what time? It'll be in the description, y'all. I think Minion is out there. Like, we've been grinding all day long. So once again, man, make sure you go ahead and check out Anjie Styles. Her link is gonna be in the description. We hoping to have a lot of good conversation on this show, so make sure you go ahead and tune in. Anjie Styles, you got something to say to the people?
I'm just looking forward to it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of different views as we go through these different topics. So I'm excited. I'm
super excited.
So
tell Marion to have us some food ready when we filming our show, so we can dine and talk and all of that. But yeah, I'm your host.
Get your talk on, get your eat on.
Get the eat on, man. Like, we gonna do it like we sitting at the dinner table across from our audience, and we just sitting back having a conversation. And I like that. That's what the whole purpose of Real Talk. Real talk, real people. So with that being said, you guys, I know y'all are interested in Pete. I'm your host, D, the hardest working host in the game. That's Anjie Styles. We'll catch you.
Looking forward to it. Peace in the Middle East.